everyone, Letty here. Today I'm going to share with you a not too shabby shop online crafty haul and a craft with me video where we make some A2 cards using one of the new not too shabby paper pads. So again, that's nottoshabbyshop.com. Here is their logo. I will link their website link and a coupon code down the description box below in case you're interested. Here are some of the items that I picked up this time around. I did get a free pack of this Picket Fence Studios sequin mix with Jamie. When you order over $60, she sends a freebie. This was my freebie. It's called Lavender Fields. So super cute, super excited. I don't think I've ever had any of their sequin mix, so that's fun. And then I did pick up another This Calls for Confetti pack. This is the purple iris color. I did not have this one, and I have been obsessed with these. I've been trying to include them in almost all of my projects. So then I also picked up a couple of re-inkers. This one's the Distressed Oxide Salvage Patina. So I already have the pad, got the re-inker. And then this one's the No Line Coloring by Honeybee Stamps. I just purchased the pad, so I needed the re-inker as well. And then this is Trinity Stamps' new line. This is Bloom and Grow. This is one of their cute little stamp sets that just came out in the most recent release. This is an older one, Let the Good Times Roll. And this one is also Trinity Stamps. And this one was, like I said, an older one. Then I got some Honeybee Aurora Borealis gem stickers or gemmies. I just think these are gorgeous. And these are absolutely stunning in person. I'm going to use that for my project here at the end of the video. Then I have this Queen Bee stamp set by Honeybee. Again, this is one of their new releases. So I went ahead and picked this one up. I thought it has great sentiments. And then I picked up two older stamps from Penguin Palace. This very first one is called Birthday Unicorn. Super cute. And then this second one is called Let's Catch Up. And it has some fun little mermaids. So those are two stamp sets. And then Jamie restocked this collection. So this is Pink Berry Blast. This was from their, I think it was like March box of the month. It is my absolute all-time favorite that they have put together so far. So I went ahead and purchased another set, and I got the matching ephemera. This is just stunning. I love pink. I love strawberries. This was right up my alley. And then I did get this Bee Bliss. This is the Honeybee, the new paper pad release that came out with their most recent release. I think I'm going to end up using this to do some projects with that new stamp set, the Queen Bee stamp set. It's just really pretty muted tones. I think it's just really, really stunning. So I think it's going to be great. And then I did pick up the paper pad subscription. So this one is called At the Lake. You get 2 paper pads, and each one has 24 sheets. Here's the first one. And this is actually the paper pad that I'm going to be using to make a project at the end of the video. So stick around if you want to see a little quick project where I use this one specific paper pad. And then the second pad that comes with a subscription is called Man's Best Friend. So it's more of a dog themed. And here is the cute paper pad. And I've already actually taken out a piece of this and used it for another project just late yesterday. So it's super, super cute, super usable. Again, we're going to be doing a craft with me session, which will be up next. So today I'm going to end up making 12 A2 size cards. I've already made 11 off camera. This is what they're going to look like. I'm going to just do a really quick sneak peek right here. I'm going to go through and do a full recap at the end of the video, but I just wanted to give you a quick sneak peek. Using this At the Lake paper pad. This is part of their paper pad subscription. You can buy those as the set, of course, a la carte, or meaning like a one-time purchase, or you can actually subscribe to that monthly recurring subscription. This one is already sold out. I did use some Distress ink, Saltwater Taffy. It's the new color. I purchased that in a Not Too Shabby shop. And then I'm using the Paris Dust for my sentiment. I'm using my Uniposca white marker that I also picked up at Not Too Shabby to do some little doodles on the card as well, make it look like little bubbles. I did use this older Hobby Lobby sentiment that I picked up from them a while back. It's a stamp set. I think I probably got it on clearance or something. The card bases, if you saw my video from yesterday, I picked up this watercolor cardstock. It's 110 pounds, $4 at Hobby Lobby. And I mentioned that I wanted to make card bases. Let me tell you, it's single-sided, so it's perfect for card bases. So if you're ever interested in that, definitely check that out. I'll link that video at the end of this video, so that way you can kind of hop on over and get an idea. So I have my card base. And then I also have this stitched vellum, which this is the vellum I just also purchased at Hobby Lobby. And I'm using this Photo Plays stitch die that I just recently kind of hauled. So I'm going to add that right on top just to kind of mute the color. And then I have 2 little pieces that are 2 inches by 3 inches. The beauty of this is you get 6 little squares like this, or rectangles, from one 6x6 paper without any scraps at all. So I'm going to layer 2 on top. I have my little sentiment, and I did use a die that looks like a stamp, and it's from Queen of Craft dies. So I'm going to use that one.
and I'm going to just add it to the top kind of right hand corner just like this. And then I did fussy cut out the little die cut shapes from this paper pad. That's one of the neat things, is you do get 4 sheets of die cut shapes. So here's one, and then I'm going to add a little bit of my white marker as well as some of the jemmies at the very end. So just to kind of finish it out. So let's go ahead and start assembling this. Now with vellum, you got to be very careful with your adhesives. I'm going to be using my tape runner adhesives for this because I feel like the tape runner doesn't show through as much. So I'm just adding a little bit around all of the main corners and the sides. And then I'm going to add a little bit more right in the middle because that section is going to be covered. And then I am going to go ahead and pull out, you see there, that's my tape runner. I'm going to go ahead and pull out my Barely Art wet glue. I'm going to add a little bit more right in the center because that part's actually going to be covered up. Let me show you what happens when you use wet glue with vellum. You actually can see through it. So notice how you really don't see too much my adhesive, my tape runner on the ends, on the corners, but you do definitely see the wet glue right in the center. Now, again, it's okay on this one because I'm going to be covering it up, but I just want to show you where, if you're gluing with vellum, you got to be kind of very careful where you put your glue and what type of glue that you use. So you really can't tell too much on those corners because of that tape runner. So then I'm going to go ahead and add my little rectangles. I'm going to start with one towards the bottom right hand corner, just angle it in. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the second one in the top left hand corner, also angled in. So this is just going to be like an overlapping little series right in the center. I'm going to add my sentiment on those, on that little stamp die cut to the top right hand corner, just like this. And then I have my little die cut image or fussy cut image, and I'm going to go ahead and add some wet glue and then add it right into the bottom left hand corner, just like this. So it's like a cluster of paper and embellishment and sentiment. So now your card could be finished just like this, but let me show you what happens whenever you add a little bit of extra. So I've added some white marker to the one on the right, as well as those jemmies, but this looks perfectly fine. But I personally do like the look of the kind of enhanced image on the side, on the right side. So we're going to go ahead and add, since I already have the equipment, we're going to go ahead and add these white dots onto the actual front, right onto the vellum. And this marker actually works really great with the vellum. I had no problems at all with it. And I'm just adding a couple little white dots here and there, little clusters of white dots. I felt like it really worked well as far as, because this is more of like a nautical theme. It almost looks like little water bubbles. And then that was, again, the Uniposca white marker pen or acrylic paint pen. And then I am going to be adding some of these little honeybee jemmies, which you can see here I've already used about a 1/6 of the little pack to make all the rest of those cards. I'm going to add 3 onto the front of my card. And these are, again, stunning in person. These are called the Aurora Borealis, I think. So here is my finished card. I think it came together so super quick and easy, so super fun. Let's do a quick recap of all of the cards. Now I'll show you the full picture. So here are the 12 cards. You see here the images. You do see some repeating images, die cut images. The paper pad comes with 8 unique images. So I did use a sheet and a half of my little die cut images, but I still think that they turned out great. So here are my cards, super fun, nautical, quick and easy cards you can do. I do unfortunately think that this paper pad combo is already sold out, but definitely take a look at it. Keep in mind, you definitely want to subscribe to it if it's something that you're interested in. Again, this was my Not Too Shabby haul plus 12 A2 sized cards that I made. I will link the Not Too Shabby website link and a discount code down in the description box below in case you're interested. Thanks for visiting, everyone. Hope you subscribe, like this video, follow me on Instagram. Here are a couple videos I think you might enjoy, and happy crafting.